What is the deal, beautiful people? Welcome back to Ignorant Gamers. My name is Uncle Rizza, and I want to share something with you guys. Snow sent me over a link. Someone said they would like to personally apologize to me for some fuck shit that went on. Now, if you need some context behind this, you should probably check out our Cyberpunk 2077 review. I'm quite proud of that review. But anyway, this is the head of CD Projekt Red, and he would like to apologize to me. Take it away, David Guetta.
Hey everyone, my name is Marcin Iwiński and I'm the co-founder of CD Projekt. When I started CD Projekt 25 years ago, one of its founding principles was honest and direct communication with gamers. When CD Projekt Red, the game development part of CD Projekt, was born, it added something important to that principle, the ambition to make the best games in the world. It became our mission and something that guided us up until now. Based on that legacy of genuine and honest communication, you've trusted us and pre-ordered our game.
You see what he's saying there? You see what he's saying there? I told you guys about this in the review. I told you guys, you're only as good as your last performance. And they tainted that. They fucked that all up. Because the industry was riding on the high from Witcher 3. These motherfuckers could do no wrong until they did wrong.
And despite good reviews on PC, the console version of Cyberpunk 2077 did not meet the quality standard we wanted it to meet.
You don't say.
I and the entire leadership team are deeply sorry for this, and this video is me publicly owning up to that.
Ha. Okay. All right. Hang on a second. I'm reaching for a cookie. Give this motherfucker a cookie. I had some very real questions around who fucked this up, and I was not willing to point at the developers. These are hardworking people, very passionate people, but these are people ultimately being pulled or pushed in a direction that is decided upon by leadership and, of course, the shareholders, right? And I'm happy to see this man come out and say, yeah, fam, that was us. That was me. All right, motherfucker. One cookie for you.
Please don't fault any of our teams for what happened. They all are incredibly talented and hardworking.
Agree.
Myself and the board are the final decision makers, and it was our call to release the game.
Fuck
Although,
boys.
believe me, we never ever intended for anything like this to happen.
Pause, fam. Pause. We gotta pause this. What the fuck you mean you didn't intend for any of this to happen? You knew the fucking game did not work on the consoles. This was a calculated risk you took, and I don't like your corporate speak here. Fuck out of here. What did you think was gonna happen? It doesn't matter what you intended to happen. You're hiding behind the fact that you knew what was gonna happen. Take my cookie back. Fuck off my cookie.
I assure you that we'll do our best to regain your trust. Now I'd like to tell you how the situation looked like from the inside. Cyberpunk 2077 is huge in scope. And I'm not only talking about quests or things you see at first glance. I'm talking about a multitude of custom objects, interacting systems, and mechanics. In the game, everything is not stretched out over flat terrain where we can make things less taxing hardware-wise, but condensed in one big city and in a relatively loading-free environment. On its own, this is a challenge, but we made it even more difficult for ourselves by wanting to make the game look epic on PCs and then adjusting it to consoles, especially old gens. That was our core assumption. And things did not look super difficult at first. We knew the hardware gap, yes, but ultimately, I think that time has proven that we've underestimated the task.
Okay. All right. I'll give you that. Arrogance, hubris, fuckboy shit. These are all things that can take you down a route to bite off more than you can chew. Believe you are holier than thou. Believe you got the answers. You figure that out. How, Sway? I'll tell you, Sway. All right. I like this. My man is saying, yeah, we thought. We thought. I could fuck with that. Because we've all been there, right? personal lives, at work, whatever. You thought you had shit under control. You thought you knew how shit was going to pan out. It ain't rock that way. All right, David, go ahead. Keep singing.
To give a concrete example, and the main culprit, we had to constantly improve our in-game streaming system for all gen consoles. Streaming is responsible for feeding the engine with what you see on screen, as well
blah,
as the game
blah,
mechanics.
blah. I don't know what the fuck you're talking about.
Since the city is so packed and the disk bandwidth of all gens is what it is, it constantly challenged us. Every change and improvement needed to be tested, and as it turned out, our testing did not show a big part of the issues you experience while playing the game.
You know what? I don't have enough technical chops in the development world to challenge that, but that sounds like some fuck shit. Testing? You couldn't fucking see that the shit runs at 2 frames a second on an Xbox? All right, fam, go ahead.
As we got closer to the final release, we saw significant improvements each and every day, and we really believed we would deliver in the final Day Zero update.
All right, okay. I'm trying to be. I like the game. I said this in my review, but for the sake of the sum of all parts, the game is fucked. Now, I'm trying to equate this to some kind of workflow I would have where I got my head down, I'm editing this video, and I'm not paying attention to how long a video is gonna be, and it's gonna be rendering in 8K. I'm like, nah, it's fine. And then when I go to render it, my computer's like, fam, you wildin', I don't have enough power for that. Like, I can see that as a scenario that could happen. Can I copy and paste that concept here? Maybe, but again, I don't have enough technical chops. But I'm still not willing to let them off the hook. I don't know where I stand with that point. I don't know. I want to believe that they should know. This is what the fuck you do for a living. You should know that you can't make some shit for the PC Master Race and then hit file export for Xbox from 10 years ago and have it work. But I don't have enough chops to challenge them on that. So maybe somebody hit the comments below. You let me know, but I can't call bullshit, but I want to call bullshit. But let's rock it.
Now let's talk about the review process. We started sending our PC review keys in the first days of December. On launch day, December 10th, we hit the ground running with a really good start on PC. While not perfect, it's a version of Cyberpunk we are very proud of. At the same time, we're fighting for quality on all gen consoles till the very last moment. And every extra day of us working on the Day Zero update brought visible improvement. This is why we started sending console review keys on the 8th of December.
Let me stop you there, David Guetta. You're a fucking liar. Whatever you're about to say, you're on some corporate shit. Now, those reviews of the PC version of this game that were very favorable, by the way, albeit I think it hits the mark. If this game was released on the PC only, I'd probably really highly recommend it. But that's not what I'm getting at. What I'm getting at is you told motherfuckers that they could not use their own footage. Those PC reviews did not have their own footage from the PC. You were hiding more than that. There was something there you were not very proud of, which is why you did not allow reviewers to use their own footage. Fuck out of here.
Which was later than we originally planned. This all happened while working from home with all the challenges resulting from the COVID-related restrictions.
Here we go with this shit. Here we go with this COVID shit. Fuck out of here, fam. Then deliver the game next year when the vaccine is available. You don't get to be fucking like, I'm not saying you work your people to death. I'm not saying that things that are developed during COVID didn't have their challenges. You had the choice. You chose not to delay the game and deliver it at a more appropriate time when you can get people semi together to figure out the challenges you had of working remotely. Nah, you George Bush the button, B.
A lot of the dynamics we normally take for granted got lost over video calls or email, and we took that hit too.
See?
Now I'd like to tell you about our plans for the future.
I'm taking my COVID card away from you. Proceed, David.
The path for Cyberpunk 2077 on consoles and PC. We have already released 3 hot fixes improving the game, but that's just the beginning.
I gotta say, because I put a shot in my review about this. Everybody's becoming patch notes experts. I will say, I can't speak for the consoles. I can't speak for the last gen or the current gen consoles. I can't speak for the PC. And you guys see my PC footage in the review. I'm on patch 1.0.6, and it has improved a lot from where the game first launched. So they did their work. They did their work.
Our ultimate goal is to fix the bugs and crashes gamers are experiencing across platforms. Please expect bigger and smaller patches on a regular basis. The first update will be dropping within 10 days, and it will be followed by another, more significant one in the following weeks. We will, of course, continue to work on the game in future updates and improvements beyond that. Our big plans for supporting Cyberpunk in the long term did not change.
Now, coming in the next whatever the fuck days he said, that's how you got in trouble, fam. Stop putting dates on shit. Stop putting fucking dates on shit. When you put dates on things, that is an absolute expectation that you're giving people. And you ain't got the best track record with that right now, fam. Stop doing that. But okay, I see you working. I see you working.
As for the free DLCs, our initial plan was to deliver them just after the release, much like we did with The Witcher 3. We decided to focus on the most important fixes and updates first, and we'll be releasing the DLCs afterwards. Expect more information in the upcoming months. For those of you playing on next-gen consoles in back compatibility, you can still expect the free next-gen update for Xbox Series consoles and PlayStation 5 arriving in 2021.
Free update? Go fuck yourself. You ain't on any footing to charge me for fuck all.
We are aiming at the second half of the year. I'd like to end this video by assuring you that we treat this entire situation very seriously and are working hard to make it right. The guiding principles of our company are still core to what we do. We still want to make amazing games and have an open communication with you, our players.
Fail. The guiding principle of your company is to make money, which you have shown is an actionable principle. Don't fucking lie to me. Because if your principle was to deliver games and communication, we would not have been in this situation. We would not. So don't try your corporate shit, your corporate Phantom of the Opera move. I can see right through you, David Guetta.
For now, our immediate focus is to work hard on making sure you enjoy Cyberpunk 2077 regardless of platform. Beyond Cyberpunk, we have many plans for the future, which we'll share more about when we're ready. Thank you for taking the time to watch this video.
You're welcome, David. Now, the takeaway here. Congratulations, gamers. You made noise when I thought was a great time to make noise. Because usually you motherfuckers are bitching and moaning about shit that don't matter, but look at it now. Good job. You held this company accountable. You held this dude and his investors accountable. And now he steps up to the plate to take this shoe in the back of the head. Like he should, as he should. And that's okay. You know, an apology to me is not a very... I don't like apologies. Like, for me, an apology is someone really just admitting or unwillingly admitted that they fucked you proper. And I don't want that. And if you're going to apologize, it means that you'll probably fuck me again in the future. All I want you to do is just do better. I don't want an apology. I want you to come out and be like, yo, I fucked that up, fam. I want acknowledgement. I want accountability. I fucked that up, and let me fix this real quick. I'll do better. That's what I want. So you can go fuck yourself with this apology. I'll take my cookies back. I'm gonna thumbs down any David Guetta songs on Spotify, and yeah, get to work. Do better. Learn how to control your fucking investors, because as you see, right, and this is a leader's plight. As you see, the investors were very quick to turn around and try to fuck you, just like everybody else in the industry. You thought the investors were on your side. You sat in that boardroom and made those decisions, and then look what happened, dog. They called the lawyers like you were a stranger in the street. So you need to figure out how to manage your investors, manage the pressure that they were trying to and ultimately succeeded in pushing down on your team and fucking hurting the project, the product. It hurt all those hundreds of thousands of hours that those very let's call them passionate and devoted developers put in, it almost diminished and wiped away all of that, because you as a leader could not manage up or manage down. Do better, fam. Get the shit right. My name is Uncle RZA. I'm out of here.